Hi, my name is Njeri Dean, the social media director for April Records. Today I'm here with aailiyah Jones, one of the April Records' newest artists. I'm going to get to know aailiyah Jones today by asking her some fun, interesting questions, so here we go. What is your favorite album, single, or EP of all time?
I would have to say Tamia's album. I want to say it was one of her first, but I can't really pinpoint what it was called. But it has songs like "Careless Whisper" and "Loving You Still" and "Falling for You" on that album. And I love that album because when I hear it, I can just feel her emotions, and she sings every word. And she just sings it so beautifully. So I really vibe to her music. And I would have to say Lauryn Hill as well.
I agree.
Lauryn Hill song.
I think Lauryn Hill is awesome.
Awesome.
If you could meet any musician, alive or dead, who would you meet and what would you do?
Most definitely Whitney Houston. I believe I'd cry if I had saw her and got to meet her and, get to ask her a million questions. And I would also ask her to help me perfect the high notes and ask her to sing a song with me, of course.
What triggers your creativity as an artist?
Old school hip hop and R&B music with 90s fashion.
If you could dabble in another genre, what would it be and why?
I would have to say soul music or jazz, because I can really vibe to this stuff too.
What musician, alive or dead, would you want to collaborate with?
Lauryn Hill, Jasmine Sullivan, and Whitney Houston.
Who, besides yourself, has encouraged your love of music?
My friends and my cousin.
If you could partake in any profession other than music, what would it be?
Well, since I have a love for children, and for a while I wanted to go to healthcare, so I wanted to work at Scottish Rite Hospital to help take care of those kids that are sick and needed it.
What obstacles or challenges were you faced with growing up?
My parents divorced when I was about 8 or 9, and my sister bullied me for years. I was scared to show people my talents because I felt like my confidence had been knocked down.
What is your greatest fear or fears?
Losing my mom, people not liking my music, and to die without purpose.
Are any of your songs about real life experiences?
Yes, all of them.
Besides singing, do you play any musical instruments?
In the 6th and 7th grade, I played clarinet.
Do you have any hidden talents?
My hidden talent was my voice. None of my immediate family or friends knew that I could sing because I was always scared to show them.
If you were sitting in front of a TV on a Saturday night, what show or shows would you be watching?
Possibly Pretty Little Liars, Teen Wolf. I like a bunch of reruns.
Are you planning to put out any albums, EPs, or singles anytime soon?
I am planning on putting out some albums and stuff. I want to get them all together because I have 4 songs written. I have 4 songs ready. I just, have to give it, just be all at the best time.
What are the inspirations for the songs you have written?
My inspiration was listening to Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill's raspy voice and the way that she could tell a song, the way that she could tell a story through her song really woke me up, and I wanted to give vibes off to people just like she gave vibes to me.
If you could perform anywhere, where would it be and why?
Madison Square Garden, because that's where dreams come true.
What messages do you want to extend to your fans through your music?
Be inspired, be courageous, and it doesn't stop where you're at. Keep going. Because I didn't know it happened for me.
What do you like to do when you're not making music?
I like to play with my dog, and I cheered with my college, Georgia Highlands, and go to school, really.
What cause are you behind and why?
What'd you say?
What cause are you behind and why? Like what cause, like cancer awareness or cleaning up your neighborhood? Like what cause are you behind?
Feeding the homeless, helping the homeless, and making sure that they're not forgotten.
Okay. Have you given back to your community? Have you read to children? Have you picked up trash? Have you visited the elderly? How have you given back to your community?
I have taught I volunteered teaching a children's church at one of my old churches, and I did that every Sunday. And I fed the homeless before, plenty of times actually. That was like a one-time thing. I do that often. And I've taken care of elderly people before in a nursery home. So it's just caring for the kids and the old people that I try to give back.
What is the best advice someone has told you to help you through your career?
They told me to make sure that I read my contract thoroughly. They told me to make sure that they basically told me to make sure that I read the contract thoroughly and to not be too lenient, when it comes to stuff in the music business, because people can easily get chewed up and spit out, basically.
If you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
Probably to read people's minds, because I feel like I'm around a lot of dishonest people sometimes, so I be wanting to see what people's minds at.
Oh, cool. That would be a cool superpower. Just for everybody out there, what are your social media handles? Can you tell people your social media handles so they can follow you and like you on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram?
Yeah, sure. My Facebook is www.facebook.com/aailiyah Jones. My Twitter is @Lily2K14. And my Instagram is aailiyah14, as well as Snapchat.
All right. Thank you so much for talking with me today, and I can't wait to hear new music from you soon. Thank you so much for speaking to me today.
You're so welcome.